Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. In this video, we're going to look at the main slate for Wednesday. So this slate's actually looking pretty good. We have a bunch of top-end pitching, but the main thing today on this slate is that we have some great value hitters. So it's really easy to pay up at pitcher and feel good about your bats, unlike the last couple days. So let's get right into the picks. Please like and subscribe before we get started. Feeling pretty good about these picks. So first up at pitcher, I'm going to pay all the way up for Max Scherzer at 10.9. So he's worth it. He hasn't been great this season. His ERA is at 4.12, but he's still racking up the strikeouts, 54 strikeouts in just 39 innings. He's been great at home since he's been with the Nationals. This St. Louis team is very, very righty-heavy, and Scherzer absolutely mows down righties. He's great against lefties, too, but against righties, he is just on another level. The only lefty the Cardinals really throw out there is Matt Carpenter. Everybody else is a right-handed bat, and Colton Wong at the bottom of the lineup. So they're probably going to get two lefties. You're going to face 7 righties. Scherzer has the ability to dominate any single opponent. Even though the Cardinals are a decent offense, Scherzer, always pitching always beats out hitting for the most part. Good pitching can always beat good hitting. Scherzer has unbelievable stuff. Seems like a really good play on this slate. Second pitcher I like, I'm going to go right back to Marcus Stroman, because he's been great since I've been playing him, and he's been on fire this season. One of the best pitchers so far this season, 1.43 ERA. He has 36 strikeouts and 37 and 2/3 innings. So he's racking up about a strikeout per inning. He's been just a solid pitcher, doesn't give up home runs, still has not given up a home run in his 37 innings, because as you know about Stroman, all he does is pitch to ground balls, or he strikes people out, or he gives up line drives. He very rarely gives up home runs because his fly ball rate is under 20%. So he seems like a really, really good play again on this slate at 8,800. He's worth the price tag. This Angels lineup is not scary at all besides Trout, and Trout also hasn't really, he hasn't got it going yet so far this season. He's been okay. I mean, he's been good, but he hasn't been like Mike Trout level. So Stroman, it's a good matchup for him. They do have some strikeout-heavy guys in the lineup, like Bohr. They also have some guys that don't strike out too much. But Stroman's not really like a guy that's looking to strike people out. He's going to pitch to ground balls. He's trying to get you to ground out. And he can go deep into games. He's already gone 7+ innings in 3 starts this season. So he can go deep into games. He can even go a complete game shutout if he's pitching really well, because he's usually doesn't get into trouble because he doesn't give up many walks either. So I love those two pitching options. Usually I said I like to have like $4,000 for my bats, but on this slate there is some value hitters that I like. So I'm going to start off with Jesus Aguilar at 3,600. So I like the price tag on him a lot. He's finally got it going. He was in a huge slump to start the season, but when a hitter breaks out of a long slump like that, they tend to stay hot for a few games, maybe for the rest of the season. Aguilar hit another home run tonight, so 3 home runs his last 2 games. And tonight he had a tough matchup against Marquez. Much, much easier matchup here against Antonio Sensatella. Aguilar is very, very cheap. He, with Christian Yelich not expected to be in the lineup for a few days, he's going to continue to start. Probably going to get a decent spot in the batting order, probably 6 or 7, probably 6 after he's been hitting the ball well. And with a guy like him, last season he was on fire. He made the All-Star team. He crushed over 35 home runs last season. So he's going to get it going. He has a lot of time to make up for after his terrible month. But if he's gotten his timing down, it's going to be dangerous for this for the other pitchers that are going to be facing him, because he has a ton of power. Obviously has multi-home run upside as well, as we just saw. So I like Aguilar. I also like his teammate a lot, Travis Shaw. So the Brewers have one of the higher totals on the slate, and we also have some great cheap hitters on the team. Like Shaw is only 3,600, Aguilar is only 3,600. Both guys have gone off to slow starts, but both guys have seemed to be picking it up. Travis Shaw has hit home runs and has hit 3 home runs in the past week, so brings his total up to 4 on the season. He crushes right-handed pitching for his career. His batting average is going to go up by the end of the season. And it's just a spot where he's really, really cheap. He gets a great matchup against a righty that struggles against lefties. And the ballpark is amazing for left-handed power. So Travis Shaw, a lot of things check out for him. The price tag is just really, really appealing. So it allows you to spend up at pitching. So I love those two guys. In the outfield, I'm going to go with Kiki Hernandez. So Hernandez absolutely owns Madison Bumgarner. 42 at-bats in his career against Bumgarner. He is 21 of 42. He has a 500 batting average with 4 home runs. Absolutely owns Bumgarner. He also bats at the top of the order, bats leadoff against a lefty, and his price tag is very favorable at just 4,000. So everybody that says BVP isn't real, for a guy that has a 40 plus at bat sample size, you definitely know if he can hit a pitcher or not. And Kiki Hernandez definitely can. A 500 batting average with 42 at bats is really, really appealing for him. And Bumgarner has been worse over the past couple seasons. Kiki Hernandez crushes lefties as well and just crushes his pitcher. Batting leadoff, should get probably 5 at-bats here. Very cheap and very affordable, so I like him a lot. And then finally, I like Franmil Reyes. Reyes is very, very cheap at 3,700. So I'm really just picking up all the great value that we have on the slate and paying up a pitcher. I feel really, really good about these picks. Franmil Reyes is also really, really hot right now. He had a huge game yesterday. He just has a ton of power against lefties last season. Let's see his numbers against lefties for his career. He has a 319 batting average against lefties, 241 against righties, and his career ISO against lefties is a solid 223. So you got to like Franmil Reyes here. He's very, very cheap at 3,700. Fantasy Labs has him projected to bat second in the batting order, which would be a really, really nice spot for him, and that's where he's been batting. So I love Franmil Reyes. He's very cheap, and he's starting to hit the ball well, just like Aguilar, just like Shaw, and Hernandez as well. So feel really good about the batter picks. Feel great about the pitcher picks. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and good luck today.